It's Tuesday night at Metro Community College's Express campus in South Omaha. More than a dozen men and women are sitting around a table full of computers, waiting for class to begin. Mario Alberto Hernandez is one of them.
Tengo alrededor de 14 años.
Came 15 years ago, and he started working for a company, a general remodeling company. After one of the last jobs that he had for that company, he really liked the city, Omaha, and he decided to stay here since then.
Armando Salgado, the translator you just heard, leads the class Hernandez and his classmates are attending.
I used to do this a lot, one-to-ones, just meet individually, one or two people, and it makes it a lot easier to meet, one in the whole classroom.
Salgado leads a 10-week course called the Contractors and Business Academy. It's put on as part of the Omaha Chamber of Commerce's REACH program. Every week, the students, who are adults looking to grow or start their own businesses, are taught certain business fundamentals from area professionals. The first 5 classes focus on things like accounting, financing, things useful to any entrepreneur. The second half of the course focuses on construction-related topics, bonding, bidding, that sort of thing. Salgado lives in South Omaha and is a businessman in his own right. He says he started teaching Latinos what he knows because Latinos are the fastest growing population and business sector in Omaha, but many are still living in poverty. Even for people who are self-employed, like Mario Hernandez, navigating the business world is tricky and mistakes costly, which is why he was more than willing to pay the $100 tuition fee for the course.
Bueno, definitivamente, hay veces que uno empieza un negocio.
When he started his own service or business, he initiated the business just from what he heard from others, from other people. He really never had everything concrete, and that's why he decided to take this course, so he can learn all of the actual things that not only to start a business, but to actually continue and grow in a business.
Hernandez is part of the second group of students to go through MCC's Contractors and Business Academy. Several of the graduates from the first group have already started their own businesses.
We have things like architectural and drafting, electrical training.
But as Jim Grochin, the VP of Metro Community College, explains, there are plans to expand the type and scope of classes MCC is offering as part of the REACH program.
We're going to have a 100,000 square foot new building dedicated solely to the construction trades, in addition to technology and some other career services. And I'd like to mention that because the solutions today, as we think about REACH, are very programmatic, and we're taking advantage of what is available today. But once we have our new facilities open right here in North Omaha at our Fort Omaha campus, our solutions and the potential will be exponential in terms of how we're going to be able to contribute as an education provider in many of these areas in which we want to support.
Kiewit Building Group is constructing the new state-of-the-art facilities, which represent an investment of around $90 million. Work should be complete sometime this fall. According to Grochin, no other school in the nation offers a comparable construction education program.
We'll still print off all the PowerPoints next week, and then we'll hand them out so that they can have those.
Kyle Marler is Kiewit's on-site project manager. In other words, he's the guy making sure Metro's new buildings get built. But Marler doesn't just sit behind his desk delegating tasks. He also helps teach the Construction and Business Academy courses.
Well, expanding the subcontractor base is always important for, any area. Omaha's no different. You want to keep getting fresh contractors in to maintain competition.
Construction of MCC's new facilities started before the Business Academy courses did. But Marler says that isn't stopping Kiewit from reaching out to those students.
Part of what we ask them to do as part of this class is fill out an information sheet. And that information sheet is passed on to our pre-construction estimating department, and that gets them on the notification for future opportunities even beyond this project.
To bid and that kind of stuff?
Correct.
Okay.
So
The City of Omaha has its small and emerging business listing, which is easily accessible online.
Winsley Durand with the Omaha Chamber of Commerce says the relationship between Kiewit, Metro Community College, and some of Omaha's minority contractors is exactly the type of thing for which REACH was created.
So as these small firms from our underserved areas are creating jobs and becoming more successful and hiring more people, they are helping the economies on a very, very localized basis.
Durand says contractors from underserved areas are more likely to hire people living in those areas. More people with jobs means more money for families and a greater chance of ending the cycle of poverty plaguing North and South Omaha's minority communities. Put another way, by helping people where they live, the city as a whole can reach for a brighter future. For KVNO News, I'm Ryan Robertson.
It's really just all these same exact thing. I just put them all on one worksheet so we